fall on you, cause I'm in love with you, yeah. Money fall on you, banana fall on you, paparazzi follow you, cause I'm in love with you, yeah. Are you done talking? Tell me, baby, are you done talking, yeah? Are you done talking? Tell me, baby, are you done talking, yeah? Are you done talking? Tell me, baby, are you done talking, yeah? Are you done talking? Tell me, baby, are you done talking, yeah? I don't wanna be a player no more, yeah. I don't wanna be a player no more. Cause my guys call me Cristiano, Mr. Ronaldo, I'm on Nintendo. Cause my guys call me Cristiano, Mr. Ronaldo, I'm on Nintendo.
Come on.
Money fall on you, banana fall on you.
Hey, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Cause I'm in love with you, yeah. Money fall on you, banana fall on you.
Aries. The song that's playing for you is Fall, Aries. So with that being said, you might be in a situation, you feel me, Aries, where you kind of falling for something. If it ain't someone who fell for you, you feel me, you might have fell in the idea or just like the vision of a certain type of tomorrow. And hey, what the fuck? Come on, man. All right, there we go. You might be in a position where it's like you fell into a headspace or an idea that you may be trying to express. I don't know if you're trying to manifest something or someone trying to fall in a space with you. I ain't gonna say someone want to fall in love with you. If some motherfucker already ain't fell in love with you, it's a situation where someone just want to get into it with you. I don't know what it is, but someone might see a passion. You feel me? They might look at you and think of an idea, and that idea brings a certain type of fire out of them that they want to continue to invest in. That they want to make or birth a space with you and this, or you and them, or you expressing an idea or sharing a space with them in some way, shape, or form. If that just ain't how you feeling, you might be in a position where you want to express yourself because you fell for that. I don't know what you fell for, but you're kind of, you locked in. I don't know what you focused on. You feel me? Ain't no cards out. It's just going based off the song. But see, you fucking with it. Whatever it is. If it ain't fucking with you, or if it ain't trying to fuck with you, it don't gotta be a person. It could just be an idea that's bothering you. You feel me? It's usually you could just get something in your head, discard it, and then you don't gotta worry about it. Nah, this one keep coming back. The wanting to do this. Yeah, I don't know, man. It bring a feeling at you. Something make you feel good. That's why you falling for it. And it's like you might be in a position where you telling yourself, nah, we ain't gonna fall for this. No, I ain't gonna allow myself. You feel me? You might be closed off emotionally for real. You wasn't really trying to get in your feelings when it come to expressing yourself in a certain type of way. You feel me? Or just being somewhere. You feel me? You thought you was just gonna go there, show up, and go back to the crib. You ain't know you was gonna go there, get in your feelings, and then go back to the crib a new you. You feel me? You didn't know you was gonna be baptized when it come to how you feel about a situation. If it ain't a situation where someone may be baptized about their perspective on you, someone's been reborn in a new emotional perspective on the situation for you, and ever since they've been reborn, they fell in love with you. If it ain't a situation where you fall in love with somebody, the song is playing is Day and Night, and it's the Nightmare edition. So you might be in a situation, again, it's like someone woke up from a bad dream about you, or if it ain't a situation where you might have been woken up from a bad dream, and you got woken up from a bad dream by someone splashing water on your face. It's almost like someone came and shared a feeling with you, and that feeling brought clarity to you about how you've been feeling overall about this idea. If it's a situation where you've been feeling, it's like you had a skewed emotional perspective about this idea or relationship, and life taught you otherwise about that. So let's say you might be in a situation, you're not dealing with your parents, you're just dealing with your own damn self. You feel me? You might have had a fucked up way about being, or a fucked up way about expressing yourself emotionally. Something in life, or you went through an experience in life that told you that's not how you should be feeling, or that's not how you should be expressing yourself, or that's not how you should be emotionally harboring these feelings when it comes to the topic of friendship or the topic of relationships. You feel me? The reason your shit ain't been working out is because you might have got a sour perspective from your parents. You feel me? Your mom or your dad done bled on you because in they past they was taught this experience, so they went through this type of situation, then they didn't pass that on to you. Now you was supposed to uninstall that software. You wasn't supposed to use that software with today's programs. Today's programs don't work that way. You feel me? That shit's actually outdated. You had to update whatever you have to update. If it ain't a situation where you were someone's update, you feel me? You interacting or someone engaging with you in a certain space or a certain realm brought clarity to their emotions. Now that they in a different emotional perspective, they may want to further share a space with you because you were the reason they changed. You feel me? If it ain't a situation where someone changed you, it's only one card though. You got a strong feeling, something make you feel good though, Aries. If it ain't a situation where you making someone feel good, but it's like you don't mind. It's almost like you don't mind making this person feel good, or you don't mind being this person's rock, because it's like it's like you don't mind being the anchor. I don't know what anchor, because you might be in some sort of emotionally sound place. You feel me? Aries, I ain't doing shit but shuffling cards, family. I ain't finna hold you. I don't know what I'm talking about, but someone looking at you like you solid. If it ain't a situation where you looking at something outside of you because it's solid, you feel me? Something attracts you emotionally, or attracts you it like tickles a different aspect of you that kind of challenges your thoughts in some way, shape, or form. It kind of makes you think outside the box. If it's a situation where you're dealing with a relationship or a person, something got you thinking outside your normal thoughts. And because of that, you're feeling for it more. You want to continue to be in this because it has you outside of the normal you, whatever that means for you. It's almost like how you think when you're in a relationship versus outside of a relationship. And it's like in a healthy relationship versus not in a healthy relationship. And you like the way your mind processes, or you like the way you maneuver when you're in a healthy relationship. So why would you want to not be in a healthy relationship? It's like that type of vibe. Now, I don't know if that's an actual third dimensional relationship with something you can touch, or it's an internal relationship with an idea or perspective or a routine or a pattern you picked up. You feel me? Something rebirthed you, or something baptized you, something cleansed you. You feel me? I don't know who prayed over your water, but you're not as unbalanced as you used to be. Because yesterday you was moving around this bitch like you was hurt. You feel me? You was sliding in this motherfucker bleeding on people when it came to how you emotionally expressed or invested in yourself. You feel me? You were in people's nightmares on some Freddy Krueger type shit. But now it's like you not in nobody nightmares because you got out of your own nightmare. In whatever situation, yeah, you know what the fuck we talking about. If it ain't a situation where you had somebody in your nightmares and you finally done made peace and got up out of that space, you was in a toxic relationship that motherfucker left you with some PTSD on some shit. You feel me? You woke up with the sweats every time. Or if it ain't a situation where it's like that, you just had a traumatic experience that kind of turned you off to a certain type of energy. You feel me? It's almost like the stigma where it's like a guy or a girl get into a one bad relationship and then they like fuck that whole gender type of situation. It's like one person fucked up the situation, your energy from that moment forward, but it wasn't supposed to taint your energy. It was supposed to teach your energy. Now you're in a situation where you're implementing it as a lesson instead of a curse, whatever it is. I don't know what the fuck you dealing with though, but you ain't hurt no more. You ain't unbalanced no more. And it's like someone outside of you might be looking at you, because it's like the fact that you not hurt is hurting them, because you were supposed to be hurt about the fact that, you feel me? But you ain't hurt. You just got a little bud wiser. You feel me? You a little more hip. You a little more aware. You might be thinking outside the box just a little bit more when it comes to your own energy, or just how you express yourself, or just when you look at something, you kind of break it down a little further. Instead of looking at it for the surface level, you go a little deeper. How deep is your well type of vibe? If this just a puddle or a pond or a lake? Shit might be deep as the ocean, depending on what type of emotional perspective you're looking at, or depending on what type of category and relationships we talking about. And you know what the fuck we talking about. Something don't go deeper than a pond. You feel me? And you know what it is. That shit might not even be a pond. That shit might be a bird bath for real. You feel me? Ain't shit but to fly by on. You feel me? Fly by, wash yourself off. Yeah, if you're in a situation, Aries, I don't know if it's you or if it's someone you dealing with. Hey, appreciate the love, for sure. I don't know if it's you or if it's someone you dealing with. But, yeah, you closed off. You ain't fucking with the song that's playing is Sincerely Fuck You. And let me make sure we on the shuffle with the little stars, so I ain't talking on my ass. Yeah, we on the shuffle with the little star. So yeah, it's like Sincerely Fuck You. You ain't got shit to give this person. If it's a situation where somebody done fucked you over, or if it's a situation where you done got hit, you woke up to the bullshit that somebody was toting in your space. Somebody might have been blowing smoke up your ass and you ain't letting them blow smoke up your ass no more. If it's a situation where you was blowing smoke up your own ass, you might have been the one gaslighting your damn self. You feel me? You were your own worst enemy when it came to an ideal or a form of expression or communicating yourself a certain type of way. Now that you done caught yourself being, it's like you caught yourself in your toxic mindset, you broke out of that. You're not doing that shit no more. It's like you caught yourself lying to you. And that was the reason you might have been losing shit, or this was the reason you couldn't maintain or go in a certain direction. So I ain't gonna invest in that idea no more, or I'm not gonna allow myself to think this way about my relationships, or this way about my dynamics, or this way. You feel me? It's like you're not gonna let yourself poison your own thoughts, because you feel me. Back in the day, or I don't know if you remember the memes where motherfuckers was doing the little drop of poison and the motherfucker drank the drip and it'll taste the tongue. You feel me? It only take one drop to fuck up the water. You feel me? It take one drop and that whole cup would be kill a motherfucker. You feel me? And you might have been that. It's like it's either a perspective within you was that one drop. Either I don't know if you got that perspective from your mom, you got that perspective from your dad, your grandma, your grandpap, you feel me, your great, or it's a situation where you just went through an experience in life that kind of tainted you. It dropped one drop of poison in the topic of relationships, the topic of friendships, the topic of business, the topic of expressing yourself in a certain type of way that fucked it up for moving forward. It's like you finally purified your water. I don't know what got you purifying your water, but you looking at your symbiote like fuck you. It's almost like when Peter Parker finally took off the black suit after he was in the street doing a little dancey dance. You feel me? After he was running amok in all his relationships, slamming doors, all that shit. You feel me? He finally realized, you know what? Maybe this ain't needed. But it taught him a necessary level of. It's like it taught him his voice though. In whatever category, you feel me? I don't know what symbiote you ripping off, Aries, but it might have been your own self. If you're dealing with yourself, it might have been your own. It might have been you. If it ain't a situation where it was a relationship outside of you, someone outside of you was real toxic. Someone outside of you was like eating at you low key. They were living like a leech, living their life through you, emotionally or actually. Running, man. The song is playing is with that. It's like a conclusion. It's like you standing 10 toes on that shit, family. I don't know what emotional perspective, what emotional idea. You feel me? I don't know what bees knees you got into, but that shit got you up. You moving with some sort of awareness. You moving like you got a head on your shoulder now. You moving like you know what the fuck you doing. After moving like you ain't know what the fuck you was moving like. I don't know, man. Aries, it looked good though. And the energy's very like explosive. Yeah, look, cause motherfuckers ain't fuck with you for real. They ain't love you for real. It's like you might have known that, but you probably wasn't in the space to acknowledge it. Now you acknowledging it. It's like you investing in the energy. You know this motherfucker lied to you. Yesterday you might have let them continue to lie to you and roll with it. Today you ain't rolling with it no more. Next lie they utter out their mouth, you gonna address that shit right then and there, because they ain't really fucking with you for real. They don't love you. They don't support you the way they say they support you. They don't fuck with you the way they say they fuck with you. And you have to learn that firsthand in order to stop fucking with them. I don't know who they are. I don't know what they is, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about. And it's like ever since you stop, it's like once you stop looking, now the tables have turned. Now people want you to invest in them energetically. Once you realize they wasn't paying you no mind, and you started paying your own self mind. Now they want you to pay them mind. Now it's like now they want your time, and now they want your energy. Now they want your money. Now they want, I don't know what the fuck someone want from you, but someone want you to give it to them, because now you're not giving it to them no more. You might be giving it to yourself if it's a situation where you feeding yourself. If you might have took your energy back from an environment and or a toxic relationship, you feel me? You might not be in a position, let's say you broke up with a motherfucker, but you just not in a relationship the same way you was in a relationship. Yesterday you might have been in a position where you would have sacrificed yourself for a loaf of bread for your partner. Now, you know, you okay with them going a little hungry, you okay with them missing out on the bread. You might not sacrifice yourself for a loaf of bread type of situation just so they could eat. Yeah, yesterday you would have did that. I don't know what the loaf of bread was for you, but it's a situation where it could have been just to satiate their ego in some way, shape, or form. If it's a situation where you was dealing with a toxic person outside of you, someone was using you to stroke their ego. You ain't stroking their ego no more. Matter of fact, you might be stroking your own ego in some way, shape, or form. And ever since you started doing that, now they want your energy back. They want you to pay attention to them. Feed, man. Yeah, look, ever since you got strong, Arm and Hammer. I don't know what we talking about. Aries, you know what you got going on. Let me get you your last few cards. And I'm gonna send you on about your B's and E's. Okay. Yeah, look, won't you please? The song that's playing is Heat Stroke. I want to talk to you, darling. Yeah, someone fucked up. Can I talk to you, darling? It's been a hot summer ever since you left. If it ain't a situation where someone, I can't even say, even if it's a situation where someone left you, it's like someone broke up with you and you doing better type of vibe. It's like they did you a favor in whatever situation. You feel me? They might have broke up with you in a perspective where they was like they was doing it to really fuck you up. You feel me? They thought they was gonna fuck your head up, fuck the streets up, because the way you was projecting or expressing yourself in the relationship. And now they in a situation y'all broke up. Nah, they toe up. They in the position that they thought you would be in regarding this relationship, and you in a position where you doing great. You doing good actually. You ain't hurt no more. You ain't in an unbalanced position. You, matter of fact, you might be more established than you were prior to this relationship. If it ain't a situation where that's someone outside, you a little Budweiser. You feel me? You moving with a little more awareness. Might be on your P's and your Q's. You feel me? Dotting your I's and crossing your T's. Yeah, look, you've been reborn, baptized. I said you had a baptism earlier. I don't know what baptism occurred or what emotional rebirth you've been through, but yeah, you were born. You're not the same Aries you were yesterday when it comes to the idea of relationships or the topic of friendships or the topic of business. You feel me? Can't no motherfucker come talk about no business, not this business. Can't no motherfucker come tell you about this business. Can't no motherfucker come tell you about this relationship, this friendship, this idea, this topic. You feel me? Because you got that experience firsthand. Ain't nobody told you about this. No, you've been through that. So can't nobody come tell you about that. I ain't know what the fuck we talking about though, Aries. I'ma fuck with you. Have a good time. Have a good time.